Es ist 2 Uhr bis Nacht, ich breche aus der Klapse aus. Setze meine Schweinekopfmaske auf, raste auf.
Hey, and welcome to another edition of 2-for-1 Tips. Our first tip today takes us to the land of Dota, where creeps are assholes and will aggro you every time you try to steal their precious mana from them as Demon Witch. In HoN, neutrals are, at least for the time being, much more friendly and will be happy to supply you with all the mana you need if you choose to mana drain them. So, the next time you're low on mana as Witch Slayer and you don't want to run into a lane to reveal yourself to the enemy, go ahead and mana drain some neutral creeps. They don't seem to mind at all. Now, this might seem like a bug, and it might be fixed soon, but feel free to try out other abilities like these on creeps. For example, Chipper's ult doesn't aggro creeps either. And since it's on such a short cooldown at ranks 2 and 3, it's actually sometimes viable to just ult creeps. This next tip is old news, but a lot of people still don't really know about it. I'm talking about Purge, Cleansing Shock, No Fire Blade, all of that stuff. Now, most players use No Fire Blade to slow people, but what some people who haven't played Dota might not know is that all of these abilities are based off a spell called Purge from Warcraft 3, which removes buffs off enemies and debuffs off you. Spells like No Fire Blade, Slow, or Electrician's Cleansing Shock are the only kind of abilities in the game capable of removing such debuffs such as Jarazai's Charm or his ultimate. Heroes like the Dark Lady, Hammerstorm, or Madman are quickly made almost useless by the fact that you can just purge their best abilities right off of them. Oh, and don't forget that you can always cast No Fire Blade on yourself too, which removes debuffs like a Cursed Shield. It can be useful for escaping, and especially handy because you can use it while you're silenced.
Alte sammelt jedes Wochenende Pilze, aber nicht im Wald. Die Sonne scheint mir auf den Arsch. Dein Album scheint mir ganz schön scheiße zu sein.